Tariq, if you do this shit, you can never go back.
Huh? What do you want from me, boy?
Teach me what mother name goes.
Wake up. I said wake the sleepy time's over. Look, let's go.
You're just like your father.
I like my dad. I'm smarter than him. Better than him.
Keep thinking you're smarter than me. Don't ever make that mistake again, son.
Your rent is to be paid out of the trust for 1 year.
That's all?
Yes.
And you do not inherit.
Nothing.
You don't get a cent. Your money is held in trust till you complete a 4-year degree from a university.
What?
At least a 3.5 GPA. After that, the floodgates open.
He's dead and he's still trying to control my life.
And I get nothing?
You don't get a cent.
What are we gonna do for money now?
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
You don't get a cent.
Your grandfather used to say there's only 2 ways you're going to end up. Either dead or in jail. Well, everybody's got to go eventually, right?
And he always did what he thought was best for us. I learned a lot about how I want to live my own life. I'm learning more about him now than I ever did when he was alive. He wanted to give me the life that he could never have. And I'm the manifestation of what he could never be. You were in the way. I had to. You're the only one who understands.
To give it to you in the event that you were arrested for homicide.
It's from your father.
I knew you'd end up here, little nigga. Right where you belong. Just a letter my dad left for me in case I end up in jail. He knew me better than I knew myself.
Story's not over, Reek. It's just beginning.
You know that power that makes you literally untouchable, that shit that Noma has.
Your dad tried that, and it took him down.
Yeah, but you know he didn't do it. Hey,
No. Ghost was a lot of things, but he wasn't stupid.
I learned from his mistakes. All right, they're lessons for me.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3. Did Tariq prove that he's smarter and better than Ghost? Because this is what he said in Season 3. This is one of the topics of discussion that was brought up when they released that official trailer, because we heard Tariq, he said it out of his mouth. So a lot of fans, they was already discussing this, and I told you guys what I thought, when they aired that official trailer. But we're going to talk more about that in this video. Since it is, the end of the season and we're preparing for Season 4, did Tariq do enough to prove that he's smarter and better than his pops Ghost? And remember, this is just my opinion. You may have your opinion on what you think Tariq is at as far as, being in this drug game and how you think he's going to operate. So you guys, y'all can let me know what y'all think down below. Now, make sure you checked out my last few videos. And a lot of you guys, y'all been liking these power throwback clips that I've been putting up. I'd like to see y'all, thoughts about those old school clips. I dropped a clip about Holly and Angela and when Holly told Angela about Ghost, being James. And I dropped the clip about your boy Rashad O'Dall Tate and Ghost. That crazy scene that they had in Power Season 6 when he confronted him about being Ghost. And also check out that Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4. Kane needs to stay away from Effie video that I dropped yesterday. So continue to keep yourself updated on all the latest Power news. And you already know I'm going to continue to give you guys this content. But let's talk about the topic of discussion. And we ain't going to take too long on this because in my opinion, it's simple. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Tariq is at Ghost's level yet, y'all. I mean, I believe the majority of the fans probably still believe this. I think he still has, some time to get there. Now, this ain't I'm going to be dogging out Tariq video. Now, Tariq is young. He still has potential to be, better and smarter in his own world or whatever. But that's anybody. Anybody can, feel like they're better and smarter than someone else. That's his opinion. So be it. In my opinion, I don't think he's there yet. I think he still has a lot to learn, and we are seeing that throughout this show. Now, this topic of discussion was brought up because Tariq stated this. He said that I'm smarter and better than Ghost. Now, some fans say, well, he is smarter than Ghost at that age. Well, I say this, we don't even know that because we ain't seen Ghost at Tariq's age. All we heard was, stories about Ghost. We have not seen any of that. So to me, that's irrelevant because it's like an unknown, you know what I'm saying? And it's really not the topic of discussion. Tariq stated he is smarter and better than his pops, and he's talking about right now. He didn't say, oh, at, my age right now, I was smarter than Ghost when he was my age. No, he said I'm smarter and better than him. So I'm taking it as, okay, I am, better than him right now. Which, like I said, you can believe what you want to believe. Now, when it comes to street smarts, without even seeing Ghost at Tariq's age, I still, in my opinion, believe that Ghost was smarter. And I'm talking about street smarts. I'm not knocking Tariq for his academics. He is very smart in those books. He do what he got to do when he's focused. So I'm just basing it off what they talked about and they showed us. But the whole thing about Ghost and, being Tariq's age, that's something that we have not seen. So maybe they'll show us something in Raising Kanan eventually, but we know that show is more focused on Kanan and him growing up. So it is what it is with that. I'm focusing on what he stated as of right now. Now, I did see some people state that, well, Tariq, he came up and helped out with Course Correct, the whole Wall Street thing. He was killing it. And in my opinion, I say, yes, that looks good for TV purposes. I mean, it looks very entertaining. It looks smart on TV. But realistically speaking, I think it's completely stupid. And that's just me. I don't think it's smart by putting anything on the app and letting college kids, work this app, right? You got people going in, buying drugs, using it. I think that would be exposed very quickly in the real world. That's just me. Like I say, it looks good for TV purposes, but in real life, I don't think it will work at all. They would have been snitched on. Somebody would have, exposed them easily, in my opinion. I don't care about how they coded it or anything like that. I think it will be easy work for the feds to break that down. But I understand that it is TV, so they got to make it look real good. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, when it comes to Tariq thinking that he's better than Ghost, deep down inside, Tariq doesn't even think that's true. He doesn't think that's true because of his actions, because of the things that he talks about, conversations that he had with Tommy about, maybe living up to his pop's name, conversations that he's had with Effie about, man, my pops know me more than I know myself. He knew I would do this and that. I mean, the things that Ghost was able to do even after death, Tariq was very amazed by that. Like, man, he's controlling my life even though he's not here anymore. And, talking about, man, I'm getting to know my pops even more. And I'm seeing why he wanted me to do certain things, why he wanted me to live a certain lifestyle. He wanted to keep me away from this, right? And, it's a little bit too late for that. And we have to remember that Tariq's character, elements of his character is based off Courtney Kemp and her father. And she's already stated that, some of the things that her pops told her growing up, she didn't quite understand those things until later in life, right? And we have to remember that Ghost, elements of his character is based off Courtney Kemp's father. So these things that we're seeing, or at least some of the lessons that Tariq is learning, the principles, I mean, these are things that actually happen and not necessarily the same thing that we were seeing in the show, but just the simple fact of telling your kid, look, this is how you do this because of this will happen later on. And if you decide to do something different, you may just get some negative consequences, right? So we're seeing that in Tariq's life and this story that he's going through, and we see it each and every season. And eventually he's going to have to start making some adjustments because as of right now, going around thinking that you're better than your pops, having all this anger, every time somebody say you're like your dad, you get pissed off, you wanting to catch a body because of it. Like, really? You said out of your mouth that you are him. You told him this yourself. So that makes no sense. I mean, Tariq, his mentality is all over the place at certain times, but I still say he has a lot of potential. I'm not knocking Tariq. He has a lot of potential. He just needs to tap into it. You know what I'm saying? Step into it. Now, we know Tasha, she had to tell him, like, look, your dad, he was a lot of things, but he wasn't stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't even go in thinking that, oh, my pops made all these mistakes. He wasn't doing it right. I'm better and all that. Look, it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done. Ghost was very intelligent. He was very intelligent. To me, until I see that season 2 Ghost out of Tariq, I'm always going to say Ghost is smarter and better, at least right now, because I haven't seen it yet. Y'all know Ghost and y'all know what he did in season 2. That man was on fire. He was not playing around. And I haven't even seen half of that from Tariq. And like I said, this is not a knock at Tariq's character, but Ghost, the way they built him up and what he's, done, it was incredible, especially when he was on his A game. Yes, he did make, some mistakes and he was not perfect, but still, you gotta give him his respect. And time again, we see throughout the show, it be a lot of Ghost disrespect. Like, are y'all crazy? Y'all gotta put some respect on his name. And I was glad that Tasha actually stepped up and defended, Ghost, letting Tariq know the truth. Now, Tariq, he wants to prove that he can be better than his pops, because deep down inside, he knows, like, man, I'm still not there yet. You know what I'm saying? I want to get there. This is why, in my opinion, I believe he was so pissed off when he got locked up and he burnt that letter, because Ghost told him, look, I knew you would be here. Tariq was pissed off, like, man, he was right. He just knew this would happen, whatever. And I slipped up. I got to prove that I can do more, and I can do this in a different way. I can do what he was not able to do. And like I told you guys, it's easier said than done. Now, when it comes to this whole Ghost and Tariq comparison, to me, it's not really a major comparison at all, because I believe Ghost is just at another level. Now, all you got to do is take Ghost right now and put him in Tariq's shoes. And I'm talking about what Tariq is dealing with as far as the Tejada family, Noma, and the stuff that we see him go through in this series. How do you guys honestly believe Ghost will handle all of this? And you ain't even got to like Ghost. Like I said, all you got to do is respect him. Even if you don't like him at all, you got to know Ghost is going to handle the Tejadas in Noma quite well. It will not be difficult, in my opinion, at all. And we talking about right now, we ain't going back to Tariq's age or nothing like that, because Tariq stated that he is smarter and better. So if you're smarter and better, that means Ghost doing what you're doing right now would struggle, you know what I'm saying, based off Tariq's perspective. Ghost will be struggling with the Tejadas and Noma based off how Tariq is talking, but we all know that's not true. We all know Ghost ain't about to struggle with no damn Tejadas. He's not about to struggle with no Noma at all. So like I say, put Ghost in Tariq's shoes, and how do you really see it playing out? Be honest with yourself. And let's just be 100% honest. As Ghost stated, Tariq, if you were anybody else, you will already be dead by now. Because that's the truth. Tariq is only alive because he's Ghost's son. I mean, that's it. The love that these people have for Tariq, it blinded them. This is why he's not dead. You know what I'm saying? Because we know Tommy, he was about to go ahead and finish Tariq, but Ghost told him not to. Kanan, he could have done it easy, but he said, nah, I'm not going to do it. Because, maybe I like you, kid. Maybe I can use you against Ghost. And then we know Kanan, he ended up having a lot of love for Tariq. But if this was really the streets and not a TV show, come on. Do we even have to ask that question? How do you think it really would play out? Because in my opinion, I think Tariq will already be gone. That whole jukebox scene when she had Tariq helmed up, how do you really think that would play out? Because I don't see it ending well for your boy Tariq. But like I say, it is the TV show. These are the stories that they're giving us. So we're basing it, in this comparison off that. And I still think Ghost is at a whole nother level. Ghost ain't about to be struggling with no damn Kane. I can tell you that. I mean, that's easy work once again. None of these guys are on Ghost's level, on Tommy's level. I don't even think they're on 2Bit's level. And half of the people that Ghost was dealing with in the original Power, it's a lot of unrealistic stuff that goes on in Power Book 2 Ghost, but I understand this, for entertainment, they want to get the people talking, and, it's a lot of drama going on, but Ghost is still at a higher level, in my opinion. Tariq, you still have some things to work on, because we know Ghost, he had hands, you know what I'm saying? He had hands, and not only having the ability to fight, he was mentally smart. Yes, Tariq is mentally smart, but you got to get those hands together, because yes, you can beat people with your mind, but just in case somebody push you to that level, you got to be able to defend yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? We seen what Kane was about to do until Davis McLean walked up in there. It wasn't about to end well for you. So you got to get that together and just be ready just in case somebody else tries to hem you up. We don't want to see you running no more. I mean, in season 3, at least he got into it with Kane and Brayden. He physically was, doing what he had to do. It was some struggles, but he still has to, get his level up just in case somebody else tries the same thing. Now, you guys, y'all can let me know what y'all think about this topic of discussion. I know it is some major Tariq fans that loves him and says, look, he is better and smarter than Ghost. He did this, he did that. And you got some people that just flat out hate Ghost. Now, as I told you guys earlier, when you're asking yourself this question, whether you hate or love Ghost, how will Ghost deal with the things that Tariq is dealing with right now? Will it be a struggle, or will Ghost, do what he got to do in Ghost fashion? And remember, we're not talking about if Ghost was Tariq's age. Remember that, because Tariq stated he is smarter and better, and he is talking about now because he never said I'm smarter and better than him when Ghost was my age. He didn't say that, so we can't even do that, and that's an unknown. I mean, you can have your opinion on it, but it is an unknown factor in this whole, topic of discussion. Now, I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support. We will continue to talk about Power Book 2 Ghost in the future. I know everybody cannot wait for Season 4, and we also are going to start talking about Power Book 4 for Season 2, and of course, Power Book 3, Raising Kanan Season 3 as well. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.